The man hunts, and the woman nurtures. The woman stays as the man deserts her. This has been shown consistently throughout history to be true. Men have risked their lives to provide the family with food, and in due time, like crime, they commit and break that commitment and quit, so they did. Leaving the women helpless with children to nurture and hunt for her. Have you considered her feelings when you dumped her and left for her? A more selfish life. But the women, they've survived. In some cases, they even thrive. But what else can you do when you're comprised of compassion, empathy, and love on the inside? We all receive those gifts from birth. But it almost seems as if testosterone is this thief that deceives you, then depletes the most important qualities that define you as a human being. And that's why the man hunts and the woman nurtures. The woman stays as the man deserts her. One of the greatest hunters we know of is Dr. King. Dr. King would take his bow and arrows and draw them back with the strength of his words and the community behind him to strike fear into the elite for liberatory change. But even Dr. King didn't want Coretta Scott to take up larger roles in the civil rights movement. As he hunted, he preferred his wife stay home to nurture. But just like King, Coretta became a hunter. After his passing, she took up larger roles to shift the community's focus to LGBTQ and women's rights as well. Over the years, women have proved themselves to be warriors. Asaka Shakur. She left the Black Panthers because of macho behavior and became a warrior to join the Black Liberation Army. In southeastern Nigeria, the Igbo women became warriors against the British and organized mass actions to be known as the Ala Rebellion in 1929. In Ghana, when the men of Ashanti refused to defend their people against British colonial powers, it was the women who stepped up as warriors to fight. When my mother's man refused to step up as a father, she became a warrior to search the land and hunt for me. For me, she dropped out of school to work. For me, she sold drugs to fiends who found love in leaves that free fell from poplar trees. For me, she sat in cells conceived of mistakes believed to be survival instinct. Please, that shit is not the instinct of a Black person. They are merely consequences of a loving hunter struggling to find the resources to achieve the right amount of game to survive. Now I'm struggling to grasp how I fit into this game of loving and nurturing. Like I'm rupturing my instincts and combusting in an instant to be more loving within these survival mentality conditions. I want to be great like the men before me, but somehow liberate myself from their contradictions. Contradictions that reflect misogynistic afflictions, vaginal addictions, and constitution inscriptions, somehow forgetting to mention the equal rights of the women. Like climbing MC Escher stairs, these reflections seem never-ending, but I have the power to take that path pending to separate from the status quo. So in the meantime, I'll educate myself. Keep love as my priority, so that one day she and I can hunt and nurture together. So I may never desert her and stay, so we may live peacefully forever. Thank you.